What does it feel like to be a Jewish New Yorker who realizes their own kid voted for Zohran Mamdani? One mom told me she worries her kid was, quote, brainwashed. Another was so concerned about her daughter voting for Zohran that when she flew to see her at Northwestern University, she took along her absentee ballot so she could supervise the vote.
While Zohran Mamdani tries to bring New Yorkers together, he may be tearing some families apart. According to a new article from the Free Press's Olivia Reingold, the Jewish parents who raised Mamdani voters. It's like they're talking about these kids like they found a crack pipe in their backpack. But to preface, Reingold is the same Free Press journalist we talked about last month, who denied there was a famine in Gaza with the piece titled, "They became symbols for Gazan starvation, but all 12 suffer from other health problems." But in this article, Reingold focuses on the devastation some Jewish New Yorkers are feeling because their anti-Zionist children voted for Zohran Mamdani. Reingold writes, parents are still shocked, confused, and upset by their children's radical politics. They wondered if they should have parented differently. Did their children get enough Jewish education? Were they brainwashed by their elite private schools? Where did they go wrong? One parent who said his daughter voted for Mamdani because she refused to vote for Andrew Cuomo due to his alleged sexual harassment said, "Maybe I failed in the sense that the kids didn't go to Israel enough. It would have been better if they went more, just to see the lies they're being told." But are their children's politics actually radical? No. Most just really liked his policies. Lisa Fields Lewis, who is a mother of 2 college-age children, described her freak out after her children expressed interest in Mamdani's free bus program and tackling the city's income gap, both extreme. Lewis was raised by an Israeli mother. Her father survived Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. She said the rise of Mamdani awakened a generational trauma in her. Now she can't shake the feeling that history is repeating itself. And kids don't seem to realize just how dangerous Mamdani's views are, Lewis said. They definitely love the socialism. They feel that life is inequitable, and they probably think that Israel is doing really bad things. I feel sad. I feel envious of my friends whose kids are proud Zionists, or at least have the capacity for critical thinking. Another woman named Galit Pollock told Reingold she staged interventions for her 28-year-old son because he liked Mamdani's ideas of making New York City affordable. If you're a real Zionist, that's not a Zionist thing to do, she remembers telling her son at the kitchen table. It's conflicting. If your life costs a little less, that's not as big of a deal as Jews feeling uncomfortable. Jank, I feel like I'm just in another world reading some of these quotes. These are kids talking about economic policy, and they're being treated like they're ushering in Holocaust too.
Yeah, look, first of all, I've never seen a piece like this. It's amazing, where parents are beating themselves up for raising kids that are more moral than them. Like, oh, our kids might care about a genocide. Oh God, I wish we hadn't taught them that. Oh. And you saw former Obama staffers literally talk about, maybe we overtaught the Holocaust. You know, the Nazis were strong and now the Israelis are strong, and they're making the wrong connection. And the Palestinians are weak and we're slaughtering them. And the Jews were weak and they got slaughtered. That was the wrong connection. No, that was the right connection. I mean, it's ironic because I actually did teach them well. There's a lot of Jewish culture that is beautiful and terrific. Question the rabbi, question authority figures, help the underdog, the underprivileged, etc. Those are beautiful Jewish values that were taught to so many people. And now to see some of the older generation, and not all of the older generation, there's tons of older Jews who are very much part of the peace movement and are, you should never make blanket statements about anybody. And look, they're complaining that young Jewish Americans are too moral and don't discriminate enough, right? So that means young Jewish Americans are doing a great job, right? They're wonderful. So it isn't about any particular faith. But in this case, these people that are basically telling on themselves, so the group I'm talking about are the people that are in this piece. They're saying, I mean, we have this dirty Muslim, Mamdani, and I can't believe I raised someone moral enough to not care. You should hate Mamdani, he's Muslim. And if you were a good person, you would hate Muslims. No, they wouldn't. No, You accidentally taught him the right thing in the beginning. It's disgusting that you're regretting it now. And they said, well, I have another excuse. He's criticized Israel. I'm uncomfortable. So you're not uncomfortable because your beloved Israel slaughtered 70,000 people and 20,000 children. That doesn't make you uncomfortable. But someone saying that, I am uncomfortable. Kill more of their kids and my kids. I'm so embarrassed. You're not in favor of the slaughter that our beloved Israel is doing. You people are sick, sick. I'm so glad that your kids are so much more moral than you. I'm so glad that they care about all of America and all of New York and all of the issues and affordability, and they don't discriminate against Muslims like you sick parents do. Again, just the people in this piece. And if you're in that older Jewish community and you hate that your kids are more moral than you, and just stop talking down to them too. They don't know the facts. If they knew the facts, they would know that when we do a genocide, it's awesome. Never again only applies to us. And if we get to do it again and again and again to the Palestinians, we didn't teach them right. We should have taught them, you're supposed to occupy the Muslims for 58 years. You're supposed to brutalize them. You're supposed to never give them their freedom. You're supposed to strip all dignity and human worth from them. You're supposed to do propaganda against them and get the whole country to hate them. And then when we attack them and we take their land, that way we look like the victims. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable that our genocide was exposed by some people in the media. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm uncomfortable that my kids are good, wonderful, moral Americans. Well, I guess that's a sad day for you. Okay, we are out of time. I could say more. Those parents.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. They're so stupid too. They're so freaking biased. They're like the most biased people in the world. And their kids are seeing things clearly. They're like, how dare you not be biased? Us above everyone. Do you not see yourself, you idiots? You sound just like the Germans. And that's why one of them said, maybe we criticize the Germans too much. That is unbelievable. It's record-breaking irony, record-breaking. Young Jews, I love you. Way to be moral, way to be Americans, way to care about all of us.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.